so good.
Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Remi from the Project 330 team. We have another video for you guys. I know it's been a while. We haven't dropped a video in about a year. We have a special guest for you guys. The creator, producer, writer for this new series that just dropped on YouTube called the Keeper web series. And here she is, Katrina Ablorh.
Hello, everyone.
How you doing, man?
I'm well. How are you?
Pretty good.
Good.
So, tell us more about your series that you just dropped on YouTube.
Sure. So, the Keeper web series, as you know, because you were in it, he had a moment. He was a snack bearer.
Episode 2. You know
anyway,
right
so the Keeper, wow. So the Keeper web series is a web series about Black millennial Christians and the struggles that they face. So it's a lot of mental health issues that is portrayed in the web series, along with just different kinds of personalities that we encounter in our Christian faith with like friendships and stuff like that.
Yeah, so what exactly inspires you to create this web series and give this to the people?
As a Black millennial Christian, I felt like there wasn't anything really out there that I could watch about me, like a sitcom. So like I watched a lot of Awkward Black Girl. Shout out to Issa Rae, love her. Just the fact that she did it, that's amazing. So but yeah, so I watched a lot of like Awkward Black Girl and like vlogs on YouTube and just other types of shows. Like I used to back in the day watch Scandal and How to Get Away with Murder, and it's just like there were no shows that I could really relate to, like about my walk, my faith, or anything that could like inspire me to greatness. So I was like, you know what, like let me just make my own.
So would you say that this series is based on your life or the lives of people around you?
I would say that this series is based on observations that I've made. It's more, the web series is not a solution, it's more of an observation of situational, like just circumstances that persist in the Christian community,
right,
whether it's Black or not, but this is just the group that I wanted to focus on just to highlight Black people. Right. But yeah, I think that it's just more of an anecdote of what's happening. Right. And do we want to continue on this path? So
you said it's about certain situations and trials and tribulations that a lot of Black communities go through. Do you have an example of any of those? Like a specific example that you put into the series that you wanted to portray to people?
Yeah, so something that was briefly talked about or briefly demonstrated on the series was that one of the characters struggles with porn. Another thing, and it was a female at that, so it wasn't a male. Yeah. I'm not saying that the males on my show don't, but that's just what was highlighted in the web series. It's kind of
different from the norm.
Different from the norm.
When you hear people struggling with porn, it's mainly males, but this is kind of like introducing a different perspective.
Right. Yeah. And then another thing that I can think of off the top of my head is that one person was struggling with choosing joy in their relationship with Christ and just being more positive, using scripture to just uplift her during the day, during times where she was feeling low. Instead, she just resorted back to her old habits of speaking negatively over her life. So yeah. So
there were certain episodes, I think episode 4 and 5, where you had scenes where people would be wearing white, like all white outfits, white bandanas, and then there was a specific character, Stella, that was wearing an all black outfit. I'm sure that symbolism had a meaning behind it. Would you like to tell the people what that's about?
I am not sure if I'd like to tell the people what that's about. I really like the fact that people are trying to determine what it means to them. And the episode that you're referring to is episode 4, 6 out of 7 of the Deadly Sins. And the reason why they're wearing white and then Stella is wearing black, it just shows the contrast of perception. So what are the people in white doing? And what is Stella doing? And why are the people in white, are their eyes covered? Right. And why is Stella's not? Like if you just continue to watch and continue to just develop more understanding of what's happening in the scene, I think it becomes more and more apparent as to what's really happening. And the thing that I really love about my series and the thing that I really wanted to push is that everyone has a backstory and things are not always as they seem. Right. So that's something, that's also like 2 major themes that I wanted to incorporate in 6 out of 7, but in general into the entire series.
So what would you tell somebody who had an idea, who wanted to start a vlog, who wanted to just put something out there on the internet, but they were hesitant, they had their reservations, or they were just plain afraid?
I would say definitely make a plan of whatever it is that you want to do. Tell a few people that you feel like will motivate you, encourage you, keep you accountable. Seek out resources, whether online, visual, whatever, to inspire you, to motivate you, to watch people where they started from, and then see how, amazing their careers are. Use that as fuel to keep going. And in regards to the fear, I don't think there's ever a time that I knew that I had to shoot for keeper that I wasn't afraid.
Sheesh.
I was always nervous. I was always apprehensive. I was always thinking about what could go wrong, or if I knew my lines, or if other people knew their lines. And there's always things to be afraid of. But something that a friend of mine says is feel the fear and do it anyway. So no matter what, you're likely gonna feel afraid, but you don't have to act that way and you don't have to be that way. Do it anyway. So yeah, make the plan, tell a few people, stay inspired, stay encouraging yourself, and just remember that even the quality of the work that you produce in the beginning, even if it's not to the degree that you fantasize it to be, it doesn't matter, because if you start, you're on a launching pad to greatness. Wherever you start is a building block. It's just a learning experience. It's an opportunity to refine your craft, to refine your voice, to understand who you are, and to keep pushing forward. No one who gets an Oscar gets it because they started the season before and they were in a movie and now they're there. No, they had to work hard at it. They had to be in a lot of crummy movies. They had to have a lot of crummy parts, but through it all, they used each of these experiences to build depth and to grow and to just push themselves toward their goal. So it doesn't matter what it is that you want to do, whether you want to be an actor, a film director, a doctor. People who are amazing neurosurgeons, they have to start from somewhere. They have to take a regular algebra class. Like, you have to build upon basic principles. And so in everything that you do, build upon the basic principles in your life and just keep trying to master whatever level that you're at. And don't be discouraged if the quality of the work that you produce isn't to what you desire it to be, because it eventually will be there. It'll eventually get to that point.
So y'all heard the woman. That idea, that vlog, that content you want to put out there, you'll never get to where you want to go if you don't start somewhere. And as far as you said about that fear, embrace it and just realize that you gotta start if you want to be anything in this life. But thank you. Thank you for stopping by. We appreciate you coming through. And to the listeners, we appreciate y'all for watching. Hope y'all like, comment, subscribe. If y'all like this video, pass it on to somebody. We have a lot more in store for y'all. We'll have way more videos in 2018, but we just appreciate y'all. Thank you. There will be more. Stay tuned. Peace.